We bought the highest rated puppy toys on Amazon. So let's find out from two real experts if they pass or fail. Follow me. This is Jedi. And secondly, we have Jim Bob. Jim Bob is a real intellectual and ready to judge things only on their purest merits. Isn't that right, Jim Bob?
These two Bernedoodles have 8 full weeks of life experience and have become officially certified in strong opinions.
Together, they will rate each toy from a scale of 1 to 5 and determine whether Amazon is really in agreement with real puppies. First up, we have the Kong. Now, the Kong is an extremely popular dog toy. If you've ever owned a dog or even been around one, you might have seen this toy, and that's because it is great for dogs to chew on, to play with. It has sort of an irregular bounce, which makes it more interesting. You also might be thinking, why does this look like, about double the size of these puppies' heads? Well, it is. I ordered an extra large. I thought it was a small, okay? Let's see if they're interested.
What initially looked like interest became boredom almost immediately. Then, I remembered the option to fill it with treats.
My mistake.
This not only changed nothing, but Jim Bob seemed mildly insulted by my attempted bribery. Final ranking? Well, Amazon ranks this as a 4.8 out of 5. These puppies, well, they gave it a 1 out of 5. A great toy, not for puppies though.
Now, when I was buying these toys, I was actually most excited about this one. This is the Zippy Paws Burrow Puzzle toy. And the idea is you've got these little piggies that go in and out of the barn. They make a squeaking noise. And if you pop one in, the dog has to figure out how to get it back out. Will puppies care even a little bit about figuring out how to get the pig out? Probably not. Let's find out.
Although both judges started out a little tentative with this one, they warmed up very quickly, and Jim Bob took a particular interest in it. Did they use the puzzle aspect of this toy? Not even a little bit. But the pigs. Now the pigs were a big hit. As they grow, they might start appreciating the more complex parts of the toy, we'll see, but Amazon gave it a 4.8 out of 5, and these puppies come in close behind with a 4.2 out of 5.
Now, the next toys on the list I did not feel too sure about, but they were highly rated, and they came in a box that says pet toys, so that's thoughtful. They are 6 different silicone eggs. Now, each one has a different design on it. They're a little bit bouncy, and they squeak. So, they're a good size for puppies. Let's see how they feel.
From the get-go, these were winners. The bouncy kind of silicone material made them roll around in a way that the puppies clearly loved, and the size was perfect for them to hold it in their mouth. Both immediately took to carrying them everywhere. Even after all the other toys were out, they kept coming back to these eggs. Now, Amazon gave them a 4.6 out of 5, and for the first time, the puppies handed out a perfect 5 stars.
Next up is Pedigree Dentastix. Now, this could just look like a normal treat, but it's actually supposed to clean your dog's teeth while they chew on it. It freshens their breath, it reduces tartar buildup. Now, Pedigree is very clear. Do not just use this as your only source of oral hygiene for the dog. Definitely not for yourself. But could your dog use some breath freshening? But could the dog use some breath freshening? Probably so. Let's see how they feel about that.
While the smell and sort of treat feel of the Dentastix got them interested, well, it didn't last for long. The size and hardness can be a little much for puppies, so ultimately, this was as far as they got. Amazon gave a 4.7 out of 5, the puppies, 2 out of 5.
Next, we have Chucket Ultra Balls, also very popular on Amazon. You've probably seen them, but let's see how puppies feel about them.
These balls actually did way better than I expected with the puppies. They weren't obsessed, but they thoroughly enjoyed the super durable, improved version of a tennis ball, essentially. Hard to go wrong with a ball like this. Amazon rates it at a 4.8 out of 5, and the puppies gave it a solid 4 stars. Now, look, you might be thinking that a lot of these toys aren't really best for puppies, but listen, I went to Amazon, I looked up best puppy toys, okay? So blame their search engine. None of these are bad products, it's clear, but hey, think of it as now you know what not to buy for puppies too.
This is a little bit of an unconventional one, maybe not a toy per se, but it's a silicone pad that you put food in, whether that's dry food, wet food, whatever you want. It creates a sensory experience and is teaching your puppy at the same time as it slows them down and helps them eat maybe at a more healthy rate. We'll see if the puppies agree with that.
All right, we've gotten the food and a little bit of peanut butter, and we'll see how they feel about this sensory eating pad.
The judges were happily bribed this time and took their time cleaning off all the peanut butter and kibble that they could snuffle their way to. It did definitely slow down the eating process and was super easy to clean up. If you have a young dog that gobbles his food, this is a great option. Amazon gave it a 4.6 out of 5, and these puppies gave it a food out of 5.
Next up are Stuffless Dog Toys. Now, as your puppy gets older, it starts easily ripping through any little plushie you got them and leaving the stuffing everywhere. So this avoids that problem. You can play tug of war with them, you can roughhouse with them. Can't speak to the durability, doesn't feel the best, but you guessed it, it squeaks. So we'll see how the professionals feel about them.
As unsure as I was about the durability here, these toys went straight to the top of the rankings along with those bouncy eggs. If I wasn't playing tug of war with one of the puppies, they were doing it with each other. Still not sure about long-term durability maybe, but you do get 4 in a pack. So Amazon gave them the lowest ranking out of all the toys in this video with a 4.2 out of 5, but these puppies gave it a resounding 5 stars.
And there you have it, the final product list and their official puppy rankings. If you have other products that we should try out with puppies, let us know, and maybe we can make a follow-up to this video. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.